In the animal world, there are specializers and there are opportunists. Specializers meaning animals that specialize in one thing, and because of that one thing, they will consistently thrive. For example, let's take the porcupine. The porcupine has many spines, and not many predators can bite through those spines. It is basically invincible. It can live wherever it wants, and it was always defended, right? No animal can bite through those spines. Take the anteater. It has a long nose, a long mouth that can stretch into ant colonies and eat the ants that are in there. Take koalas that eat the eucalyptus tree. For many other animals, almost every single other animal, eucalyptus leaves are completely toxic, but to the koala, it has developed a digestive system that is able to eat those eucalyptus leaves. It is able to survive. On the other side of the spectrum, all the way to the opportunist side, you'll find animals like monkeys, that if you take away their fruit, they'll start eating shoots, they'll start eating roots. And the greatest level of the spectrum, to the farthest right, the as far opportunists as you can go, are humans. Humans are the most opportunistic creatures. We have nothing that is able to kill other animals just in and of ourselves. We don't have much claws, we don't have teeth. We are extremely vulnerable. But it is our mind that has the ability to adapt and change to different environments that has made us the most dominant animal ever. Even though opportunists are vulnerable in the present moment, they always win long term. You take away an anteater's ants and it has nothing, it's done for. If you have a predator that can bite through porcupine spines, the porcupine is done for. You take away a koala's leaves, it's done for. In an opportunistic creature, it is always adapting, it is always looking for new paths to survive. And that is what has created our dominance. Our brains are wired to explore. We explore for exploration's sake. We enjoy exploration. We enjoy finding new things. We enjoy venturing out to become more. And when challenges come through, we are able to keep going because we have ventured in different ways. And we have an idea of how to conquer that challenge. For an anteater, you take away its ants, it's done for. It has nothing to keep going with. For us, you take away ants, fine, I'll move to chicken. Take away chicken, fine, I'll move to beef. Christopher Columbus will always be remembered because he was an explorer. Because he chose to go farther. Because he chose not to settle for the things that they already knew and try to go farther, try to find a new way to go to India. And he found the Americas. Obviously, I know that there were natives there. I know that there were already people there. He discovered it for the Western world. But even though it's in our biology to be explorers, to find enjoyment in exploring, I feel like a lot of people just settle for less than they can. They settle just because it's easier, it's comfortable to not go that far. It's easier to not push themselves. And really think about it. It was our ability to venture forward. It was our ability to explore that created the absolute dominance the humans have over the world. We are in almost every single continent. We are the dominant species of animal. Why? It's because our brain decided to explore and learn and grow and understand. If you don't want to learn, if you don't try to be more than you are right now, you will be wiped out. Because that is the truth that can be seen throughout history. It is the new progressive ones that choose to go farther that always win. I want you to embrace the adventurous spirit. Actually try to discover something new. I know that sounds so weird nowadays because nobody discovers anything new, but genuinely push yourself to limits that you've never gone before. Everybody who was a genius was at one point delusional. And I know a lot of people will say, well, most of those people were wrong anyway. But the thing is, like, the people who were wrong, at least they were doing something. At least they didn't just stick to what they already knew. At least they didn't settle with the crowd. Don't be that guy who just settles with everybody else and says, I've gone far enough, let me just settle right here. Always try to go farther, because it is there, it is in going farther that you find happiness and you find the pursuit of greatness. That is beautiful, and I want that for you. Have the explorer mentality. If you succeed, amazing. If you fail, still amazing, because you're still learning, and that's the point, is to keep growing and to keep adventuring. into different lands. Realize that the pursuit is happiness. Finding out more is happiness. Be adventurous again. Seek to learn. Always read and always try to learn from other people. And if you do this, I promise that you'll find that not only do you love life, not only do you discover so much more than you thought there was to discover, you also find that you win more than other people. In the long term, you will win because you sought to understand, not to just stick to something that you already knew works. Always seek to go farther. Always seek to explore. I hope that you got something from this video. Go out and conquer.